Hey, how's it going? It's Ben Hearn again with another market watch for Bryn Mawr for the month of April. And once again, we have it broken into the different school districts. So we have got Radnor, Haverford, and Lower Merion. And the story is the same it's been all year. There is just not enough inventory to keep up with the amount of buyer demand. The interest rates have risen. We're like well north of 5% now and still has not curbed buyer demand. We don't know if and when that's going to happen, and sellers are kind of stuck in an awkward spot where it's an amazing time to sell, but there's nothing to buy for them. So they want to sell, but they don't have anything to buy. So some people are renting for a couple of years, other people are moving out. Now we're seeing more and more rent backs where a seller will sell the house, the buyer buys it, but the seller is living there for another like month or two. These days, people are asking for the end of the school year, and that gives them a couple, some more time to find a house to move into. Not only that, it allows them to use the proceeds of their house sale to make a stronger offer on their next house. Because in this market, if you have a home sale contingency attached to your offer, if it's multiple bids, you're just not going to win. And offers now are getting really aggressive. So usually the highest price wins, but people are around the same price, then the other terms can make or break. So people, are waiving the appraisal contingency, either waiving the inspection contingency outright, or just saying like we'll cover $5,000 to $10,000 worth of repairs. Some people are just waiving the mortgage contingency altogether. So people are getting pretty aggressive. I'm not advocating any of that. It's just that's what some of the winning offers are looking like in this market. So before we get into it, yeah, if you have been thinking of selling and you just don't really know how to navigate, like it's a crazy market right now and you need a resource, my contact info is below and I'd love to just help out. And then also, if you're wondering what your house would sell for, especially with the like super volatile market, estimates or whatever, it's hard for them to keep up, like, because 4 months ago, the price would not be reflective of what it is today. And it might not even be the same in another 4 months. So if you're wondering, well, what would my house be worth? I would love to give a no obligation valuation, even if you just like are curious and you don't intend to sell. That's fine. I wouldn't mind just coming, taking a little tour, telling you what I think, and then also like if I'm there, I could point out some things like, okay, if you do the floors here or if you paint here. And at Compass, we have an awesome program called Concierge where we front sellers money to make those repairs that would definitely help them with the sale of the house, and we get that money back. It's interest free, and then when you sell the house, then you pay us back. It's an amazing feature, and like there isn't a catch. Like it's just when your home sells, you pay us back, or a year later, if somehow your home doesn't sell, then within a year you pay us back. So that's amazing. If you want to know more information about that, I can definitely let you know. All right, so I'm going to share the screen, and before I start into the market watch, I am actually going to show you a comparison of this year and last year, just to kind of reflect how tight the inventory is. So this year there were, let's see. So from January 1st this year to April 30th, there were 53 total listings that were sold in Bryn Mawr, and that does not include condos. That's just detached homes, twin homes, row homes, etc. So 53, that's not a lot of homes for like 4 months worth. And the average is 965. The median is 850. This is for all of Bryn Mawr. And you can see the days on market. Some of them are 571 days, that one on Montrose. Oh man. So, everyone hears you get a home and it sells within like a day or two, but a lot of these are well over a week. Some of them, are definitely within it, but you just need to price your home like well. Like it's not going to sell in a second if you have a high price. That's just not how it is. Geez. All right, so that was this year. Last year there were 86 total homes. So there was 30 more listings sold last year, and last year wasn't even like the inventory was that great. It was still low inventory. It's just this year the inventory is just so low. Anyway, so the average of last year was 938. The median was 801. So it's actually not that much of it. This year, the median's 50K higher. So it is a little bit of a difference. But yeah, so there's just a lot more there were a lot more homes last year. And this year they're going for a little more. All right, so because there's so many homes, Bryn Mawr's huge. We are just going to fly through it. We're having some technical difficulties. So normally it would be like active homes, under contract pending, and then sold. They're all scattered. I apologize about that. But you can see some are, this one's active. It has an open house today, May 1st. This one's active. This one's active. These ones are pending. 116 Garrett closed. Sorry, we're in Radnor Township School District. 3% below, asking for 340. Got another one, Montrose, 550. Drakestrom, that's pending. Weldon, this one went 24% above asking, which is a lot. So some of these homes that we're seeing now, they went under contract in February, which is like when the market started like going crazy. So, you know, we're this month and next month, you'll probably see more and more homes with like really high price values comparative to when they were listed. So this was listed at 650 and it closed for 807. It's just somebody fell in love with that location and they wanted it, and you know, they just made a super aggressive offer. Got another active home right there on Wentworth, a couple pendings. Beatrice closed at the end of the month and it was 4.5% below asking for 429. Fieldstone closed for 975. I think it was like, yeah, so it was listed at 950. And then it went to 2.6% above asking. 809 Mill, this one's active. I mean, that's a very interesting, like unique kind of property. So we'll see what happens with that. It's been 21 days. New construction here on Applegate for 2.5, and then 1428 County Line Road listed for 1.85. It's been active for 12 days. The interior just is so nice looking. So we'll see what happens with that one when it settles. All right, moving into Bryn Mawr Haverford Township School District. Penn went way above asking. So that was 14%. And this one was listed at 650 and ended up closing for 742. Again, they did a pretty nice job with that. Park Ridge was 462. And that was, yeah, slightly above asking. Dayton closed for 435. That was 2.5% above asking, which is just like, you know, nothing anymore. Like several years ago, that probably would have been something, but now it's just ho-hum. Another one on Park Ridge for 376. Got some pendings here, San Marino under contract. Another one on Park Ridge that's pending. So that's for Haverford Township School District. Now we're at Lower Merion School District. Millbank closed for 851, and that was about 14% above asking. It was listed at 750. And, you know, the inside, they did a nice job with that. 30 Lee, that one is pending for 750. We'll see what happens with the end of the, I'm sorry, we'll see what that goes for. That'll be interesting. 22 Rose Lane for 310. That was, I think, right on the money. It was listed at 310, lasted 6 days. Couple in the Benson House closed. 505 was for 253, and then the other one, 328. That was a 3-bedroom unit one. 1429 County Line. This one's pending for 165. 930 Moore is pending for 179. And again, all the stuff that I'm going, like, you can do all of this in the link. You can go through the pictures, you can scroll down, you can check out the map. You see all the information about the homes, so feel free to do all of that. 934 Morris closed for 192. That was slightly above asking, and the grounds on this and the exterior, like just really nice looking. I got one on Hillbrook pending for 2349, closed for 162 here. 429 Morris closed for a little, well, actually 8 point whatever below asking. So it's listed for 1.2. It closed for just under 1.1, and that was on the market for 25 days. Pending right here, A Lafayette sold for 1.425, a little below asking. The backyard, like that angle makes the home look really nice. This one on Rosemont for 1.1. Old Goff Road, these are both pending. 110 Roberts, that's been up how long? 18 days. Okay, so it's going for basically 1.7. That had like literally white picket fence exterior. It's pretty storybook right there. And then 111 Ringwood is pending for 1.3. That home looks really nice too, and it's in a great location, obviously. So that's all I got. Like I said, if you are interested in what your home is worth, I'd love to, just see if I can come in and help you out and let you know what I think of it. And then, yeah, if you're looking for someone to help you navigate like your next real estate move and you don't have anyone, I would love to be a resource. That's the end of it. I hope you have a good month of May. I hope the weather stays warm. I've said that before, but I think this time it's actually going to stay warm. And that's it. All right, take care.